Hello and welcome on this new weekly Forex forecast video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and kindly share the video. So now, let's analyze the market. As usual, we will start with the EURUSD. So as you can see, this was of course our signal for selling or actually buying the EURUSD from the last midweek analysis video. However, it has indeed hit the take profit level, but sadly hasn't been triggered. So now, what's next with this pair? First of all, we have to get rid of the old signal, and let's now study the pair structure candle by candle, of course, based on the weekly candle. So right now we are looking at the weekly chart. However, based on the weekly chart, we can notice clearly right here a rejection from this level of a support zone right here at the bracket of 1.075. Now, however, the market most likely is going to continue the fall. However, I'm not expecting actually from the market to make a bullish reversal upon this pressure from the support right here for one single reason. Is of course the market is in general moving on a strong downtrend. And if we look carefully right here, we do have of course right here continuation and the downtrend. Also, if we look carefully right here, we need to squeeze the chart to show it to you. Exactly. Right now we can see clearly that we had right here a strong, a broken level of a support trend line. And as you can see, this was of course a support trend line which has been respected over the last few months. And recently the EURUSD has indeed abandoned that level of a support trend line. And right now it looks like it's actually retesting the broken level of a support trend line to create of course a new resistance trend line. Not only that, if we look right here at the left side, we can see clearly a strong level of a key resistance that most likely won't be ignored. Based on the weekly chart, the EURUSD is indeed retesting the broken level of a real resistance right here at 1.08640, and most likely right now it will continue the fall. Let me just now get the chart with the normal size, and as you can see, a very clear retest of the broken level of a resistance right there. So, moving now to the daily chart. Now, based on the daily chart, as you can see right here, we have a pin bar has been completed. And right now we can notice also that we had right here also a support trend line, as you can see, just like that. And the market has already created here a new resistance trend line. So all in all, that level of broken support trend line has already been retested. However, in my opinion, our best chance to sell the EURUSD is going to be actually at the highest level of that level of a resistance. And to see that, we have to go now to the 4-hour time frame. Exactly right there. That is of course the highest level of a real resistance, and pay attention. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, we can see clearly right here a real level of a resistance, then a fake breakout, and right here again the same level of a resistance has been respected. So this is right here a resistance number 1. So we can sell the EURUSD exactly right here at the second attempt of the resistance trend line. And to make it even more confirmed, we can actually look right here at this level of a resistance trend line and check this out. That's really perfection. Now we can see clearly that we had a resistance trend line number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can say this is 6, and right now we can sell exactly right here at the same level of a resistance trend line once it's being retested again. So all in all, I would highly recommend to sell the EURUSD after it rises to another 38 pips. However, the take profit level can be placed right there at the lowest level of a bottom of the support, actually at 1.074. That's gonna bring us approximately 116 pips of profit, and a safe zone that actually shouldn't be ranging higher than the peak of the resistance right here at 1.08950, ranging only for 37 pips. This is going to be the new way of writing these signals. I actually realized it's really it's a mistake to give you the exact numbers of the entry. I mean, entries has always to be actually zones like this one. It cannot be an exact point. I mean, there actually has been some incidents on the EUROCAD when a lot of people complained that their trade hasn't been triggered because their pending order has actually been stick to the exact same number I have given on that signal. They didn't give attention to the spread. So I believe it's gonna actually be better to give the signals this way to be at 1.068 only. So it's going to be ranging from this level, as you can see, until then. So that's going to be like a range of 10 pips, of course. So I think it's fair enough. It's fair for me and fair for you. We can expect, of course, a drawdown all the time. Anyway, guys, this was our signal for the EURUSD. Let's now move to the Pound USD. Pound USD has also hit the take profit level, but unfortunately hasn't been triggered as well. So now, what's next with this pair? Can we keep buying it? Absolutely not. We have to consider selling the Pound USD for the upcoming week. Now, by moving to the weekly chart, as you can see right here, we can notice clearly a strong level of a key resistance at 1.276, and seems like the market is indeed still actually retesting that level of a resistance. And in my opinion, the market will not be simply able to just break out from that level instantly. Also, if we look right here at the daily chart, we can see clearly right here a broken level of a support trend line, as we can see. So for that reason, we can actually sell the Pound USD again right on the retest of that level of a support trend line. Again, that's being analyzed based on the daily chart. Moving now to the 4-hour time frame, and again, I'm going to squeeze that chart. Squeezing the chart like this is actually giving us a lot better view on the market, and we can see the entries better than before. I need to zoom out right now a little bit more, and now as we can see, okay, we need to squeeze the chart again, since we have actually moved the candles, or actually zoomed out to the maximum. Now let's take a look at that. Right now, exactly, we can see clearly right here that we had, of course, the broken level of a support trend line, which has been actually retested already with these two candles, or actually one candle. This was, of course, the retest one, the retest of the resistance trend line number 1, and right now we have got to wait for the Pound USD to rise again to reach the highest level of the same level of a resistance trend line, and then we can sell right on this second attempt. The only issue is that's gonna take a while. We have to wait for the market to rise to another 60 pips. In my opinion, is going to be the best entry, and it's gonna worth the waiting, because our take profit level will be placed just right here at the lowest level of a real support at 1.260, expecting at least 116 pips of profit. However, the safe zone shouldn't also be ranging higher than the peak of the resistance right there exactly. Let me just zoom in. It can be right there. Exactly, that's going to be our safe zone, which will be ranging for 50 pips, I would say, roughly 50 pips against 115 pips of profit. And moving now to the AUDUSD. So for the AUDUSD, my friends, as you can see, also the signal hasn't been triggered, but at least it has reversed just like 9 pips far away from the take profit level, which makes this signal already not valid anymore, and we cannot actually continue selling the AUDUSD anymore. So now, what's next with this pair? Moving now to the weekly chart. Now, based on the weekly chart, we can notice here a reversal happening right now upon the pressure from the support at 0.648. However, in my opinion, that reversal won't actually last for a long time. As you can see, my friends, right now the AUDUSD is actually moving on a strong downtrend. And check this out, right here exactly. Drawing the resistance trend line from the peak of the resistance right there, from this higher high to this lower highs. As you can see, the market has already respected those levels, and finally we have here one fake breakout, and recently the reversal has occurred exactly right here at the real level of a resistance trend line. So therefore, I believe that this trend based on the weekly chart is much stronger than this level of a support zone, and it's actually just going to make a pullback, and afterward the AUDUSD will continue the fall toward the support at 0.628. Alright, so now we have confirmed the direction. Let's now move to the daily chart to find where exactly we can sell this pair. In my opinion, selling it right here exactly at the highest level of a real resistance right there at 0.659 is going to be our best opportunity. Not only that, if we look right here, of course, at the Fibonacci retracement, we can notice that this is almost 38.2 Fibonacci retracement. So therefore, waiting for this pair to rise to another 43 pips is going to be our best shot to sell the AUDUSD. However, our take profit level will be right here exactly at the lowest level of a real support at 0.648, expecting at least 112 pips profit from this signal. and the safe zone that shouldn't be ranging actually higher than the previous level of a support at 0.664, ranging for about 48 pips only. Moving now to the USDCAD. Alright, so again for the USDCAD right now, we cannot sell this pair anymore. As you can see, my friends, the reversal has occurred only just like 5 pips far away from the entry, and it went for about 96 pips. Sadly, it hasn't been triggered, and it has reversed just like I think 24 pips from the take profit level. However, that means that the reversal that we have expected has already happened, and we can no longer right now sell the USDCAD. Right now, looking at the weekly chart, however, it's actually a different story. The weekly chart is showing actually a strong level of a bullish momentum. Now, let me just tell you something, guys. It's well known in Forex trading that if you, of course, have a broken level of a support level, you have got to wait for the market to retest this, to break out from that level of a support, and then wait for the market to rise again and sell exactly right here at the previous level of a resistance, right? Previous level of a support, I mean. So this level of a support will become right now a new resistance. That's actually really well known something in Forex. However, you cannot apply this on the upper trend. If you do that, you will fail most of your trades. As you can see right here, for example, I mean, you name it. I mean, whatever you can see, it hasn't worked out at well. Sorry, I mean, it hasn't worked well at all. I mean, it's everywhere. I mean, here and there and there. This level of a support never became a resistance. This level of a support never became a resistance. I mean, it's simply really everywhere. However, expecting now the USDCAD to become here a new resistance after retesting that broken level of a support is not an option. Most likely right now, the USDCAD is actually going to continue the rise. So therefore, if we think about it also, right there we do have, of course, a support trend line, and as we can see, this level, of course, has been respected. So now we have support trend line number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, I am on the weekly chart. So continue. 5 attempts. A single attempt of a resistance trend line, which was really pathetic, and eventually we have ended up with a fake breakout number 1. So again, support trend line number 1, and again another fake breakout. So as you can see, continuous fake breakouts happening right here. And over the last month, the USDCAD actually kept closing as a blue candle and kept the bullish momentum. So right now we can see the candle has actually closed above this level of support trend line. Indicates that the market is indeed going to continue the rise. Alright, so now moving to the daily chart. Where exactly can we start buying the USDCAD? In my opinion, we can buy it exactly right here at absolutely the lowest level of a real support right there, to be precise, at 1.347. As you can see also based on the 4-hour time frame, actually I want to lower my entry to be right here exactly. This is going to be the lowest level of a real support, as we can see, and we have 2 fake breakouts from that level. Recently also it was a real level of a resistance as well. So therefore, waiting for the USDCAD to fall to another 32 pips is gonna give us the best entry. However, take profit level will be placed right here at the highest level of a nearest resistance at 1.355, I think. Yeah, 1.358. And that's going to actually give us 112 pips of profit, and the safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of a key support at 1.342, ranging for about 45 pips only. Moving now to the USDJPY, which is for the 4th week. I think third week, sorry. For the 3rd week, we are not going to give any analysis on it. Still, the pair is not clear to me. I really want to see the pair making a strong rejection or a strong bullish breakout from the peak of the resistance. So therefore, USDJPY won't be analyzed for this week again. Let's now move to the USDCHF. Now for the USDCHF, I think the signal hasn't been triggered. But however, the pair has went in the right direction and reversed after 80 pips, and right now it has almost hit the take profit level, and now we cannot continue selling this pair anymore. So now let's get rid of this signal, and let's now move to the weekly chart. So right now on the weekly chart, it's important to understand that by looking right here at the bottom of that support as 0.875, we can notice clearly that the market has indeed been able to respect that level repeatedly. We have here, of course, one fake breakout and another one. However, right here exactly, we can see clear real level of a support, which has been respected repeatedly. Now, by moving now to the daily chart, however, now we can see clearly that we have here a retest of the broken level of a resistance right here exactly at 0.874. However, the same level of a support has also been respected again. So that means that the USDCHF is most likely going to continue to rise till it reaches the highest level of a resistance right here at 0.888. That means that it will continue rising for another 70 pips. So that means also that we can at certain point buy the USDCHF. Now, let's agree that the market has indeed retested the broken level of a resistance right there at 0.875 and has already created here a new level of a support. Now, by moving to the 4-hour time frame, however, we can see clearly right here a strong level of a support that I really doubt if the USDCHF will be able actually to break out from, and most likely it will continue falling to another 30 pips, and I believe that this is going to be the best level to start buying the USDCHF. Another way, of course, to confirm this entry is by using, of course, the support trend line. And as we can see right here, this level, of course, was a real level of a support trend line, a fake breakout, and again, it has been respected also. Now, we can expect actually from the USDCHF to fall again, and most likely it will be retesting the same level of a support trend line, and afterward, it will continue the rise. So that being said, buying the USDCHF at 0.878 and expecting about I would say about 100 pips profit from this signal. Let's make it 100 pips, exactly 100 pips, and a safe zone that also shouldn't be ranging lower than the bottom of the support as 0.874, ranging for about 40 pips only. And finally moving now to the gold. All right. Here we need to stop. Give me a moment, and before we continue, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly share the video, and please share with us your experience with this signal, because this was really one of the most perfect signals that I have ever sent this year so far. As you can see, the reversal was so accurate, exactly and sharply at 2016.01, and the gold has reversed exactly on that level, and it almost hit the take profit level, making 250 pips. So gold was really so good signal, and I believe that this channel deserves more views and more subscribers. And again, my friends, don't forget to share the video. Thankfully, this was really a good signal. And again, I really would like to hear your experience about this signal. We have already 2 feedbacks on the YouTube of 2 followers who have taken this signal and made at least 250 pips of profit. So again, I'm so proud and I'm so happy, and I hope it will continue going this way. Again, it cannot, of course, happen all the time, but I mean, this is what Xtreme Trader is all about. It's about the perfect entries and about the good signals. And I know you really want me to shut up right now, and let's now continue analyzing the gold. All right, so now what's next with the gold? In my opinion, now the gold is going to continue to rise, and most likely it will continue rising till it reaches the highest level of a real resistance right there at 2055.22. If we move right now to the weekly chart, again, we are still actually right here at the highest level of a resistance, and now the gold is indeed, after retesting the broken level of a resistance right here, has already created here a new support, and seems like it's going to continue ranging on that level until we find, until we witness a strong bullish breakout from that level, and we are still waiting for it. Actually, I'm expecting on the long run for the gold to continue the fall, but not now. Not now. Most likely now the gold for the upcoming week is going to be bullish, and as we can see right here, this price action right here is so promising to buy the gold. So we have to consider buying the gold, and the take profit level will be right here at the price of 2055, meaning the gold still has about 200 pips more to go. Moving now to the daily chart. So now based on the daily chart, as we can see right here, the gold has indeed respected that level of a real support at 2015.62. As we can see right here, a continuous respecting of that level, and the gold has always reversed right on that level of a support. Of course, we can see some fake breakouts, but however, the gold has indeed shown here a strong bullish momentum. Now, what's next with this pair? Actually, we can expect right now a pullback to happen, and as we can see right now, the gold is actually facing right here a real level of a resistance. So a pullback is expected by Monday morning, and then we can buy the gold at a certain point. Moving now to the 4-hour time frame. Now, based on the 4-hour time frame, if we check the Fibonacci retracement right now, as you can see, the gold has just made the bullish breakout from 61.8. That means that the gold actually has a potential to continue the rise instantly, but not so soon. I'm expecting a drawdown first, and the gold most likely is going to continue the fall till it reach the lowest level of a real support right here as 2027.73, and that is going to be the reversal point after the gold fall to another 75 pips. As you can see, this was of course, my friends, the nearest level of a support to that bullish breakout candle. Also, by looking at the left side, it was of course a strong key support level repeatedly. Another way to confirm this is of course by using the support trend lines. So what you can do is simply draw a support trend line just like that. Exactly. Let me just make sure it's accurate, just like that. Now what you can do next is simply place the same support trend line that you have drawn here, and just simply place it right there at the nearest level of a support trend line, as you can see right there, right here. So now we can see that the same level. Actually, if you look carefully, this was the nearest support trend line to this bullish breakout candle. As you can see, resistance trend line, resistance trend line, resistance trend line, a fake breakout, resistance trend line, resistance trend line, resistance trend line. So this was right here the nearest support trend line. So most likely that support trend line is indeed gonna be respected again, and I believe that we can buy the gold exactly at 2027.73, and then expect from the gold to continue the rise till it reach the highest level of a real resistance at 2055.22. That means that we can actually expect about 275 pips profit from the signal, and the safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement, ranging for about 120 pips. And there goes your signals, my friends, for the upcoming week. Again, guys, don't forget to join our VIP group on Telegram. I admit that the last 2 weeks were not so promising because the market actually didn't go in our favor. However, the last 2 days of the last week was really amazing. And as we can see, these are the results of the last 2 days. It was really full of profits. Almost all of the signals hit the take profit level. So I admit again that we didn't have much of good days recently because the market actually wasn't really going in our favor, but thankfully right now the last 2 days were so much more profitable, and I hope it will continue going this way. So hopefully it will be now profitable to the VIP members. Again, you can also join the free group of Telegram to receive one free signal every day, and also you can get a chance to get any updates and notifications about the signals that you are receiving here on YouTube, especially of course the deals of the day. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.